Talk a little about flood zones. Is your Georgia property in a designated flood zone? Yes, it is, more than likely. And the reason is it may be in a low risk, it may be in a high risk. You can find your flood zone by clicking in the description of this video. And you're gonna find things like flood zone X. You're gonna find things like flood zone A, flood zone AE, or if you're on the coast in Brunswick, Tybee, you may even find yourself in flood zone V as in Victor. So let's talk a little bit about those real quick. Special flood hazard areas or high-risk areas are called flood zone A, flood zone AE, or flood zone V. These fall within the 100-year flood area. This means that if you live in these areas and you have a mortgage, generally your mortgage company is going to require you to have it. But if you're in flood zone X, it's going to be called low risk. And this means the mortgage company is not going to require it here. Does this mean that you do not need flood insurance if you're in one of these areas? Absolutely not. Almost 30% of claims come out of flood zone X because of events like flash flooding that we've seen recently in Savannah, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. We can go on and on across the country about these events as they're happening. So those are briefly some of the flood zones in Georgia.